can completely stand up in the back of the car. Ow! Okay, I got goose. That's not funny.
Okay, Billy.
Okay, have a nice day.
Okay. And I'm doing that too.
Hi. Does anyone else think it was expensive? How do you feel about it?
Well, I think it was a good deal.
Oh, you've got a little hair on your neck?
Oh shit, I still missed the chin.
Yeah, you missed it.
I can't do that with mine. Wait, no.
You take this side.
All right.
I'll
do
take
this one. Oh yeah, you gotta.
Yeah, you gotta duck down.
All right. Ooh, fruity. Nice. It almost went right across your window.
What?
Right across the top of the windowsill. I'd love to go home smelling like that every day. Coffee?
I think the most fun I ever had was working at Drew's at the coffee shop in the mall.
It was fun, but you stunk.
I loved it. I'd stick my face in the chocolate cherry.
Yes.
Just stick my face in it.
Yep. You're not supposed to stick your face
It's
in.
a little unsanitary, Mom.
Yeah. That's why I had
Your
throat
kid
acne
touched
for
me.
4 years.
I'm your grandkid.
But your kid, her.
That's not throat acne, that's herpes. Oh, Mom!
What the hell do I have?
Well, I don't know if you have it, but
God, you guys.
well,
I
she's
don't
guilty
know.
by association. There it is.
Sticking your face in the coffee beans.
This is the soy.
Oh, right.
The
Perfect.
two are on their way for you.
Okay, do you want us to walk? Do you want to?
It's a sippy lid.
I don't want a sippy.
That is pretty funny.
She knew. She knew. You know,
The goddamn lid's gonna come off. It's gonna go right down the front of
I
you.
was going to say, I'll spill it now.
With her breast milk.
I'd like a pumpkin spice latte with the breast milk. Breast milk doesn't froth as easily as cows. You guys are mean. Ooh, race car corner.
Ooh, do it again.
You do not need any mufflers on this. This is perfect. I hope you can.
Oh,
hear this.
bicycles on the roadway. Where? That's what's it. Oh,
We'll take care of them if they are.
Yeah.
There.
Go.
3 points. Yeah, baby. 2 homes and shop.
Hey, we're gonna have to edit that out.
What? Running over people?
Yeah.
That's
Okay,
not rude.
It's an Oregon pastime. Do we all have to have
Does this bike make my ass look big?
Makes your colon look huge.
Just checking. Oh, it's a cool bike. It's a cool what? Cool bike. Oh. Cool bike.
It is. Was that an Indian?
No, it looked like a Harley.
Oh.
Does race matter? It is when you're racing. Oh, yeah. Not just saying.
Taint.
Taint. Mom said taint.
Taint.
Stop saying taint. So Mars and I were watching Dead Files the other day, and there was a lady on there who was getting sick from living in a house with entities. And so I said, it's kind of weird when I move into her house, and about a month later, probably a month later, I start getting really sick. Case's mood starts getting different. The dogs freak out. So, do you think that was a legitimate claim? Because now that we've moved out of there, the dogs are fine. Case is different. And of course, I'm under the influence, but
I'm better.
But I'm better.
I think so. I agree.
So, the house was cleansed and repeatedly saged. We had people come in and vanish.
On the old house? At the old house?
Right. So why do you think it didn't work?
I think it didn't work because it's the whole belief in the process is what makes the biggest difference.
So we didn't really understand it, or they didn't understand it.
If you don't believe wholeheartedly in the system, it's not going to work for you.
So it's like the placebo effect, so to speak.
Yeah. And
You gotta want it.
like we were going to do a video about setting boundaries, and I was trying to think of the religious aspect of setting boundaries for yourself going into any place. You know, you don't want something attaching to you or coming home with you or just bugging you while you're there.
Right.
Setting boundaries, it doesn't matter if you have religion or a belief system in any sort of way. It's your own belief system.
Right.
So, this lighter protects me from anything bugging me. If you wholeheartedly believe that this lighter is protecting you from anything, then you've just set your intention on having this lighter, and you've put up all of your walls for nothing to bug you.
So it's like the Dumbo thing. I've got the feather, I can fly.
Yeah.
Even though the feather had nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
But he believes that has part to do with it.
Yes.
Or that's how he does it.
Yes.
Okay.
So if, like when your guys' old house was cleared, it did clear the house, but the belief system wasn't up after they left.
So we took it down too fast. So
Yeah, they're like,
Or just assumed, okay, it's gone.
yeah, they really don't want us here, but
we're still gonna mess with them.
we're gonna walk back in anyway.
Okay.
And I think your guys' new house is good.
Yeah, there's
You guys
never been
haven't
anything
felt
weird.
anything or anything in there, have you?
Trivie's afraid she doesn't like the basement, but she hasn't explained why she doesn't like the basement.
Why don't you like the basement?
I just don't. I don't like the corner.
The corner where ours sleeps.
Right.
Or just as you go in.
So,
Oh, the unfinished part.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, and that could be it right there. It's an unfinished.
I think since
Part.
it was under construction and everything, I just kind of had a negative vibe, and I just don't like the negative vibe. Probably a lot of bickering in that area.
Bickering.
Bickering.
That's why our house is the way it is.
That's living bickering, and not the unliving bickering.
Okay.
Trivie, explain what happened at our house last night.
Okay, so Mom said something about protecting yourself from things following you home. My dad doesn't really believe in this stuff as full-heartedly as we do.
He's not around it as much as we are.
That is true. So he works for state highway, and something followed him home. We were watching a movie last night, and one of our dogs, who
Is an asshole.
really is, we just thought he was barking at the back door, got up, went down the hall to my mom and dad's bedroom and started barking. I had to go down to relieve the powder room. And,
She had to take a shit, you understand that? Okay.
okay. And it was standing in front of the doorway, kind of where my dad's jacket was hanging, and it was growling at me. So I texted Mom. I said, "It's in your room. You're doing Reiki, and we're saging, we're telling this thing to get out." It was standing on my dad's side of the bed, and as soon as you told it to
I was chasing it around with the sage stick. I do.
it knocked something over in Mom's bathroom.
It did. It threw the flushable wipes I had on the back of the toilet. I was saging the bathroom, going around the bathroom, and all of a sudden the wipes fly off the back of the toilet.
Oh.
You
And I
were
was like-
attacked by a white bag.
I know.
They should be clean.
Yes.
Interesting.
But it was growling in my ear at me, it was making me uncomfortable, I have my bubble and it'll still try to touch me.
Your protective bubble, is that what you mean?
Yes, my protective bubble. And the instant Dad walked into their room, he stood right beside Dad. And Dad was telling it to get out.
Well, it's because we live in a very spirit-filled home
Neighborhood.
and have been forever, and our house is constantly having to be cleared because of her right there. Truby's got a vacancy sign open saying, we will help anybody that needs help crossing over. So we have the Grand Central Station,
The portal.
portal of the Century in our house. So they're constantly going in and out of our house, and we're used to it. But lately we've been having an issue with, you're not the boss of me, you're not the boss of the house. And that's because my husband works weird hours. So like during the winter, he works nights. During the summer, he works days. And it's only a problem when it's nighttime and he's not there. And it says, well, Phil's the boss, and we're not going to do what you tell us to do. We won't leave because the boss isn't here. And so every once in a while, Phil has to refresh that I am the boss. What I say goes. And last night was a prime example. It did not want to leave because Phil didn't say so.
And after he did say so, he was still kind of being a little stubborn.
I'm like, okay, we're out the door. Here I am with my sage stick. We're going outside. She's like, Mom, it stopped at the couch. Okay.
Like a dog with a
Let's
treat.
go. Yeah.
The other house we lived in, our dogs would go just completely bananas. And 3 Shih Tzus and a Border Collie can be a little much.
Yeah.
And they bark and bark and bark and bark and bark and nothing. So, you guys came over and some other folks, but they said there was a man outside our house that enjoyed the sound of barking dogs.
Look at their little mouths.
They're so cute. Look at the faces.
They're greeting me.
Yeah, he thought they were greeting him specifically because they were pissed.
And I mean, they'd sit in the hallway and shake, and they'd bark and whine and cry and everything.
Ernie would do laps in the kitchen.
Yeah, Ernie didn't like it. Shelby, she's kind of a dork. She doesn't really care about anything. She was freaked out.
Yeah.
And we had to sage her by herself. And then we saged each of the dogs. It went away for a while. But we just got used to it because he wasn't hurting anybody or malicious or anything like that. So we just dealt with it. The dogs totally did a 180 when we moved to the new house. They don't make any, they hear you, they bark. But that's just because they're unsocial.
Yeah.
But,
And if all the places the guy died in the house,
Yeah, that's true.
yeah, we had a guy die in the new
out
house.
of all the places to have a reason, the new place would be it, but it doesn't seem to at all.
No, he's not affecting it at all.
Well, I think that's also another myth, is just because a person passes away in the house,
Right.
it does not necessarily mean that that's where they're going to hang out.
Because they can be comfortable and move on.
Yeah.
They know that they passed, it's done.
Mm-hmm.
He was watching TV.
He was probably happy as a little clam.
Sure.
Get out of my ear, you dickweed.
Oh, I saw the slime fall down. You went like this at a little
Oh, damn it. Listen, Casey.
Kirby's doing the toothless mating dance, and Mom's trying to make sweet love to your earlobes.
They are pretty delicate.
Not more. They've been violated.
I got that noise down.
Yes.
No.
No.
She's doing that with her bat wing hat on
Yes.
and her thing. It's just like,
God.
and every time she does that, I think of the little bear. I'm sharp and clean.
Oh, God.
I'll
No.
touch it because I'm clean.
Yeah,
I'm sharp and clean.
You know how long that was stuck in my head? Thank you.
That's Morgan.
No
And
dad.
then Morgan would walk by. I'm sharp and clean.
Honestly.
Stop it. Fucking Hulu.
Damn you, Hulu.
Writing a letter.
Bye.
Thanks for joining.